Hey everyone, Dave Kettner back here again with part 3 of my 2020 business case study, and it's been absolutely blowing people away, and I know people have been waiting for this third video. I'm sorry it's taken me so long, but here it is. This is all about the proven process to achieving 6 figures net profit per year, and I'm going to show you exactly how I'm doing that using Etsy and moving over to Amazon FBA after we find great results with Etsy. So let me tell you about the whole project, the whole steps that we go through here. This is the proven plan. This is a summary from the last 2 videos. Just so you know, this is the business model and steps that I follow in order to get success on Amazon FBA. I do these things first. Step 1, step 2, and now we're moving into step 3 and 4 today. And so I was going to focus on that. So I'm going to show you right now how I do step 3, which is further expand winning designs to Amazon POD. POD again is for print on demand, mainly using personalized POD. And I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. But basically, it's just to be able to put the customers can put different things on to their product, like names, like dates, like pictures, that sort of thing. And then in this video, I'm also going to get into step 4, which is expanding And in this video, I'm going to be really getting into step 4, which is expanding our proven winning designs into Amazon FBA private label. I'm going to show you exactly the results that we achieved in 2021 based on these different things. So let's move forward with step 3, where I'm going to show you how we can expand our winners, all right? So we can put our winning designs onto other POD products. This is one of the ways that we can do things. Now, our supplier that we use is called eCommerce, and it is our POD supplier. They have over 100 options, 100 different products, and they're growing all the time, that we can design and create our these new products with the same design that we already have, that we have proven a winner on Etsy. Okay, so once you have that winning design, it's very easy to turn that into more winners simply by moving that same design onto other different products. And I'll give you an idea of what some of those products look like here in a second. Now, this is what's great about this expansion, is it really only takes a few minutes to create these new products, because you already have your design, and it's just a matter of utilizing your dashboard in eCommerce. Don't worry, I cover all this in my course, and you can exponentially grow your net profits by just little effort here, by moving that design that you already have proven that's been selling over to these new products. Now, also, another way to expand, as I talked about in the previous, I was just telling you about the summary of all this, what we've been talking about here today, is adding personalized options to designs when applicable. And this is where we're adding names, dates, pictures, etc. And it's all about expanding, because you don't want to ever have all your eggs in one basket, as you see that little diversification picture down below there. Okay, so let me show you, and again, I get a lot more detail about this in my course, but I just want to give you an idea of some other products that eCommerce have. Just if I go to their website, you can see their picture right here, and they have, all these different things. So they have, t-shirts, aprons, all kinds of different drinkware, whether it be wine glasses or different kinds of mugs or travel mugs or water bottles, any of that stuff. Any kind of clothing that you see, a hooded sweatshirt is very popular. Even tote bags. Believe it or not, tote bags sell really well when they are personalized with specific things that people like. All right, so there's a lot of different products that we can move forward with. Now, I also talked about moving to Amazon POD with personalization, and I just wanted to show you some examples of what that looks like here. So when you're moving to Amazon and you're putting things up there for POD, where customers have the option to put their own things onto their products, right? In this case, mugs, right? You'll see here, I just pulled this off of Amazon, and you see how these people here have these things for sale. And that first one here is together since, and it has the year, so you can pick the year that you've been together since, the names of the couple. You can even, on this one, you can change the skin color and the hair color, so it's very, very customizable. The one after that is just putting a name. The one below that, see, it's John Smith, it's a name, and then one below that, there's a few different things you could do with that as well. So this is what we add to get customers to buy our products, because we're doing things that you can't just do by ordering something on Amazon that's already in stock, which is what we're going to talk about here in the next step, step 4, right? So we do more expansion with just with the print on demand, the POD model. Okay, so there's a lot of things we can do with that. before we get to step 4. But once we get to step 4, that's where I'm going to show you where the real money is, and that's really been my focus here of this whole case study, is moving here now to step number 4, which is Amazon FBA. Now this is where I'm going to be talking about the private label business. A lot of people know about this business, but they don't do it correctly. The way I'm showing you here by doing these first 3 steps, building to this Amazon FBA, fulfillment by Amazon, is the way that you can succeed with proven designs, proven things that work, whereas most times people are teaching that you're really just guessing at what works. All right, this takes the guesswork out of it. We know we have winners already, and if we're gonna buy money into inventory because we're putting this product into stock at Amazon, right? We already know that we have these winners, and we know that Amazon is the best place in the world to sell them. All right, so now this whole dilemma that I talked about in my first video, where I wanted to teach new people how to be able to get into the Amazon FBA business where the big money is made without having to shell out a lot of money up front. Well, now I have solved it, right? Because now we have winners through the first 3 steps. We get to this point, and this is what we're going to be doing. All right, so we now have our supplier, eCommerce, and we could start there. They make cases in 36 mugs per case. So we take our winning design, or you maybe have more than one, but we're going to definitely start with one, right? We ask them to print that design onto a case of mugs, or several cases in this case, and we send it to Amazon for sale. So Amazon basically puts it in their stock. All right. Once it's in stock, now customers can buy our mugs and they can get it in 2 days or less. You know, if you're in the same city, sometimes you get same-day delivery. Because we're not customizing this stock, it's already there. That's why they can get it so quickly. All right. FBA product sales is where the money is made, the big money is made. And I'm going to show you that as I get into the numbers here. Now, there's no need to do product launches or lose money up front with the way I'm teaching this here, because you're in this niche that is actually not that competitive. All right, you're coming up with designs that are yours. There's no one else selling your designs. All right, so I show you how to actually just turn on some Amazon sponsored listing ads. And don't worry, I teach all this in the course, but just turn it on and then we can get profitable very quickly. All right. And then, you know, again, it's not that competitive if you follow my proven plan. So I cover all of this. So let me get into just a disclaimer with you, because I'm going to share with you now some actual numbers from 2021. And I want you to know that, again, as I said in my prior videos, you control your own destiny. You control what is possible. And it really depends if you have the tools and the training to make that happen for you. All right, so I can't guarantee that what I'm going to show you here today is something that will work for you, because I don't know your knowledge, I don't know your ability, I don't even know if you're going to take action on what I'm showing you. All right, so like any business, it does take time and dedication. It's not something that's going to happen overnight, but unlike most other business opportunities and other business models, the startup costs here are very affordable. And in this case, I'm showing you how to use your profits to move forward. All right, so I had to get that out before I start sharing some of these numbers here. Now, this is my 2020 new mugs that I sent into FBA. Now, in 2021, I actually launched 40 winners that I found mainly from 2020, but some of them, you know, started selling in 2021. I'll show you the dates I launched these here in a second, but I launched over 40, all right, in 2021. Now, of those 40, 30 mugs, we were winners. We made significant profit. You're going to see the numbers here in a second. 5 are still growing because we put them in there, you know, later in the year, because it's not like I just put this in the beginning of the year. I build it throughout the year. I'm ever growing my business, and you should too. 7 mugs, we actually decided that we're going to discontinue because they just weren't making enough profit. You know, it wasn't worth our time. We'd rather put our money into stuff that's moving, all right? So after they sold out, we were discontinuing those 7 mug designs. Now, what's great about this business is you don't lose money, right? We just decided to discontinue it. We still made profit from those mugs, or at worst, broke even, all right? But of our 30 mug winners, this is where I really want you guys to focus. 29,132 mugs were sold, okay? Of that number, $514,303.90 in sales revenue were generated from these mugs. Now realize this didn't exist prior to 2020. Yes, I was selling Amazon private label. Yes, I had a few other mugs that I was selling, but this is specific from the new mugs I launched. Okay, so let me be clear. Brand new that I did in 2021. This did not exist prior to 2021. Of that sales, I did over 120, I did $123,756.80 in net profit after all costs. Okay, that was the money I made to my bank account after everything was paid off. Blows you away, right? Let me show you more specifically what this looks like. So here I broke down the 30 mugs. I'm talking about the clear winners. I showed you now the names of these I did very generic, okay? Unfortunately, we live in a time where people like to take things, copy them, and then make them their own. And so I'm being very generic with some of these names of these mugs. But you get an idea what the niche is by the title I put in there. And I'm showing you the sales of it. So these are ranked basically from when we launched them. So the first one I launched in February 10th of 2021. And then I launched a bunch there in March, then May, August, September, and even all the way down to November there. I had October, November. So see, I was launching things continually throughout the year. So I show you my sales for every single one of these, how many we sold. I'm also showing you refunds. I'm being totally transparent here with you that yes, you're going to have some refunds, but look how low that is. You're going to be looking at about a 2% refund rate. We're right there with these numbers, all right? Now, I did spend money on ads, Amazon sponsored ads. Again, I show you how to do all this, and it's very little to get the profit that we did. Now, some of these are still growing, therefore the ad spend is a little bit higher, okay? Then I took the net profit, and it shows you those numbers all the way down to the 123, almost 124,000 that we did in net profit. Now, I want you to take note here that there is some that have a 0 ad spend. So what does that mean? Why did I not spend money on ads? Well, it's a great question. Some of the reason is that the ones that we launched that had, say, political mugs, or they had some words that were considered slang for curse words, or even some words that Amazon just wouldn't allow, they then don't allow us to put we can't spend money on ads. All right, so therefore I actually do a different launching method, which is very affordable, very cheap. In fact, sometimes it's actually a lot cheaper than the ad spend, because once you get things rolling within about a week of the way I launch items that we can't do ad spend, it actually then starts ranking organically. We don't spend a dime on ads after that, and we make good profit, as you see from some of these mugs here. All right. Also, I want you to take note here that down below, after we had the 11-ounce mugs selling, we always start with 11-ounce mugs first. When we got to we then said, all right, let's do a 15-ounce mug. The same design, add in the 15-ounce mug. You'll see some of those down there that we launched. There's even a couple there, number 22 and number 23, that we said, hey, let's try this cork mug. It's actually cork on the bottom, a travel mug that I put in the stock at Amazon. And you see they sold okay, nothing great, so I haven't moved forward with any new ones yet. But the 15-ounce ones have picked up, and you'll actually see some that there's different variations of color. All right, so when I find ones that are working, there's other variations that I can put in stock at Amazon FBA. So all this helps expand this model to where it is today and how you can grow yours as well. So what I did here is I broke down the 2021 mug sales to give you the biggest takeaways from this data that I just showed you. Now I'm being totally transparent and honest with you about everything here. All right, hopefully you're seeing that, but here's your takeaways. So I want to make sure that you understand we're starting with an 11-ounce mug. We can then expand to 15-ounce mugs as sales grow. Okay, just a further way of growing our business. We want to start with one color variation, and then we'll add others for the best sellers. All right, we're only going to start with one first. Once we have, again, proven that it continues to grow, then we can add more. We use Amazon paid ads to launch our mugs to achieve organic rankings. Now, once we get organic rankings, that's the free traffic that starts coming in from people searching things without ads, then that's the holy grail. I always say that's the holy grail of Amazon. That's where things just start coming in. It doesn't cost us another dime to make that happen. A lot of times, though, I keep my ads on because it just continues to bring more sales. Again, I cover all this in my course and why I do the things we do, and why you should too. Now, when ads are not allowed, as I shared before, that we can use a launch service to rank, I cover that in my training. We use eCommerce to source these shipments to start. But what we do is to improve margins down the road, I can find other sourcing options, including going to other countries to get items much cheaper, all right, once we have a proven designs that are working. Now, mugs that do not sell well, like I said, after selling out the stock, we actually discontinue them. And anyone can start this business and achieve a 6-figure plus net profit business in their first year following this proven plan, as I just did, as I just showed you right there. All right, so basically, this is the end of this video, but now a lot of questions keep coming up where people are saying, okay, great, that's great, Dave. You've been selling on Amazon since 2013, really 2009, but Amazon private label since 2013. I want to see someone that's doing this that is just starting. Well, I'm glad you asked, because in video number 4, which I'm going to be releasing here very soon, I'm going to show you someone, a buddy of mine that I did help, hand in hand, basically gave him some coaching to start brand new an Etsy store. He started in late August 2021. I think it was the last day of August, actually. And then a brand new Amazon store in October of 2021, and he achieved fast results. It's going to blow you away what he was able to achieve in just the last third of the year. All right, you're going to learn the specific numbers that he did during his launch of his stores, and I'm going to show you that here in the next video. And then this is where you're going to discover how you can achieve these same eye-popping results by following this proven system that I have done now with thousands and thousands of students. So hopefully you'll be able to join me there. I want to make sure that if you like this content, please like this video. It really helps me get my information out there. And again, this is, I'm doing this to help people out. So if you can help me out, that'd be great. Like the video. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified as I'm releasing these videos and a lot of other things moving forward, please make sure that you click that bell notification so it will let you know when I'm launching these new videos out there. All right, so I look forward to seeing you in video number 4, and I hope you enjoyed that information. I look forward to reading your comments down below as you have seen now these real data of these eye-popping results. I look forward to catching you then. Take care.